Welcome to another amazing show on Fitness Reborn International here at WINJECT Studios. And today we have something exciting. Listen, WINJECT has officially gone live. So we are now looking for content creators. Doesn't matter what you're doing out there, we want to hear from you. Whether you're a podcaster, reality show, radio, we got it all. I want you guys to go and visit WINJECT. Go and click and find the link. Actually, it's so easy. Just go and find the link and just apply. Somebody will get back in touch with you. And who knows? Who knows? You might be the person getting featured on WINJECT. I am so excited. Anyway, today's Noodle talk is all about making it happen. Making it happen. And this goes so related into WINJECT launching, the stuff that happened behind the scenes that nobody saw, why we're excited about getting this platform out to you guys and why it's important. The main topic of conversation is about you guys understanding what WINJECT has to offer. And this is going to change the game. This is going to be a game changer in terms of information that's been put out there and making it very, very accessible, making it easy, making it not rocket science, basically. We have so much going on in the world, and sometimes it's really hard to understand what is the right thing to do with the stuff that you have, your small business, your services, all that kind of stuff. So today is understanding who we are, where we are today, and in the game of fitness. Let's talk about it in the game of fitness as well. How are we evolving from the last few lives that I've done? How are we growing? How are we making things happen? The seasons are officially, I feel like it's going to be spring, like anytime soon. And mindsets and perception and things, we have to keep going with the flow. This week we've had some amazing things happen. One, with the platform here with the WINJECT. Two, we've had a very crazy week with 22222, right? We're never going to see these numbers again. We're never going to see that day come again. And you got me thinking in so many different ways about how we have to make the most of what we have, how we have to just go for the things that we keep saying we're going to do but never do. For me, I'll give you a prime example. I've been wanting to do a membership site for as long as I remember, and watching other personal trainers do it made me feel very left out. So now coming on a community, a tribe at WINJECT Studios has made me feel like, wow, it's actually something that I can do. It's just seeing that first brick being laid at the foundation of the house that has given me that long-term vision to say, I've got the right support, I've got the right tools, and I've got the right people that are actually helping me make this happen, make the membership happen, make the information more accessible. And I keep saying this word again, accessible. Make it accessible so that other people can reach you in a way where they need your information, where they need your services, where they need your product, whatever it is. We all have a beautiful message. We all have a message from our own experience, from the past, what we're learning in the present moment, and whatever's going to happen in the future. I have this beautiful saying where somebody's living my past, I can help them because experience has taught me where I am today. Then somebody's living my future. That means, and this goes without having ego in your thought process, what can I learn from the person that's already doing what I want? And that is getting to know the process, getting to know the journey, getting to know who and where we are and why we're here as well. So that being covered, go and check out winjectstudios.com. The CEO, Mr. Sir Chris Ross, has done an amazing job around here. And we need great leaders. We are all leaders as well. So it's just seeing who we have as amazing role models and actually just doing the work. Anyhow, this week, like I said, a lot has been happening, and it's using what we have in the present moment to make us grow outside of our comfort zone. So this morning I had a moment. I'm moving flats. I have to leave this place, and I'm sad, and I'm like, intense. It's been a tense few days for me this week. And I really had to stay, grounded. I really had to stay in my path of knowing that the future will work out, knowing that the next few weeks is going to be very hard, but it's going to be okay, without me stressing out and freaking out. Sorry, I'm using my hands a lot because you see, I'm trying to get the information out. I'm trying to make you understand what's going on. Okay. And this morning, I was training, and I realized when things are going crazy fast, when things are moving at a speed where I can't keep up, I get overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, I'm no good to anyone. So one of the things that I use is the cardio sessions for me to become, how do I say, how to manage these emotions, how to get out of my own way. This is what I'm trying to say, is getting out of my own way. If I can actually go through voluntary pain, David Goggins talks about this a lot. When we go to the gym, it's called voluntary pain. You are now setting yourself a time, or the amount of weights you want to lift, or how many reps you want to do, and you set yourself a goal, and you achieve it. And you have to set yourself a progression card as well in the gym as well. But in that moment when you're in the gym, you just have to get it done. And for me, it's using the gym workouts as a way of saying, if I can handle this right now, and if I can do just maybe 5 more minutes, that means I am going to be able to handle problems and adversity. And this is the key word, adversity. We're not equipped to deal with big life problems. We're not equipped to deal with small life problems that become big problems eventually. And that's because we are all, well, most of us, I would say, not all, okay? Most of us are brought up in a society where it's like a little bubble, where we're very sheltered. Our loved ones, our parents, our guardians protect us so we don't get hurt. But when we go out into the real world, we have no idea how to handle adversity, how to handle the problems and the negativity that life throws at us, right? Trying to catch my breath here. Let me slow down. So when we use the gym as a mechanism to actually test what we can do, can I survive this gym session right now? Can I survive the extra 5 minutes that I told myself? Nobody else is telling me. I'm telling myself. Can I reach the reps, and can I do the weights that I set myself to do? And the answer is always yes. When we give up on ourselves in the gym, it's almost like it's a part of us that says, okay, you didn't do it today. I don't want to use the word failure, but sometimes we beat ourselves over it. Failure is not a bad word, by the way, either. And then we come back again, and we try again, and we try again, and we try again. And the idea is for us to build the mental calluses. Again, this is David Goggins. He speaks about this so beautifully. And a lot of the things I can relate to because I've been doing it all my life since the age of 17. This is why I feel like sometimes I can take everything at the same time. It's handling business, it's handling how you are in that situation. And then when you look back at it, you're like, okay, I dealt with this at that moment in my time, and I survived it, and I was okay. So when the next big thing happens, and this is life, it will happen. It always happens. Otherwise, life is just like, okay, boring. But when we can use and channel our energy by using certain things that was already given to us, and everybody's different. For me, it's the gym. That's what's given to me. It's a privilege to be able to have access to the gym. It's a privilege to have access to training, knowing how to train as well. It's a privilege for me to be actually a coach, to teach other people how to have mental toughness. And I guess the point of this live is as well, it's going from right from the beginning of what I was speaking about, WINJECT going live. My own fears going online with a membership, and it's just doing it. The first step leads to the bigger changes, and it's been consistent. And I have to learn this as well, so I can't be a hypocrite. It's about being consistent, and it's about you saying to yourself, I'm going to be committed to this idea, and I want to show up for myself. I want the world to know who I am. I want to know that my voice, my message can actually change another person's life. And I think that is what Muhammad Ali says. what is it? I'm not going to dilute the quote, but one of the quotes he says is, the service that we pay on the rent that we pay is, okay, let me just stop. The rent that we have on earth is like serving other people, basically. That's what he's saying. I've so messed up the quote, but I hope some of you get what I'm trying to say. So it's important for us to always see what's out there, right? On one hand, and go for the opportunities. We're all scared. All of us are scared. And I'm very open about my fears, and I'm very open about what makes me feel upset, what makes me triggered, what makes me joyful, what gives me happiness. And most of the girls that I've been working with for the last months or so, especially the last, I would say 3 months coming from Christmas, is seeing them evolving from a time where they didn't see any hope, and it's giving them the material to say, look, this is what you have to do. And I find this very, very interesting, even for myself, right? When you have somebody there telling you what to do and you don't do it, oh, what a cop out. And I've done that in so many times in my life as well. Like, I've had opportunities and people sent to me, and because of my fear, I've backed out. Would I be able to do it? And the answer is, we don't know until you give it a shot, right? For me to even go around the corner is a risk. To get out the house is a risk, because we're always constantly carrying the what if. What if it doesn't work out? What if I do this and it doesn't work out? What if I start on the journey and it doesn't work out? Who cares? Who cares? For us is to understand that unless we're giving it a go, we will never know what's going to come out at the other end. So on the membership side, there is so many videos of motivation, discipline, my own journey, why meditation is easy and why it's needed. We have a community of people from all walks of life at the moment. And it's interesting to see how we've all come together collectively on WINJECT to share one message, and one message only. When we serve everyone, right, we're serving ourselves as well. Serving ourselves means we're serving everybody else at the same time. One heartbeat, one message, the cliche saying, right? So I'm going to leave you guys on a little, it's not a cliffhanger. It's just, when I'm talking, it's almost like I'm talking to myself. It's like a motivational prep. Like, you can do it, Naz. So can you guys. And the idea is for you guys to really, really face those fears. I'll show you something. There you go. I'll show you something. It's right on my hand. I'm moving houses, so these came up my hands really quickly. Look at me. Like, you think I've got this prepared? No, it was here from yesterday. So I wrote something a couple of years ago in 2016. Let me see if I can find it. Please tell me I can find it, because I need it right now. You know, when you need something and you don't find it, it's very upsetting. But let me be patient here. So in 2016, I did a trip to Vietnam. There we go. And I remember I was going from one part of Vietnam into the mountains. And it was a task to write down 100 things as a bucket list. And the idea that the mentor set me was to read this like 100 times a week. I never did that, but whatever. I looked at it often, then I forgot about it. And then yesterday, as I was cleaning up, I picked this up. And I'm going to read you a few things that I wrote on here in 2016. This is crazy, right? Okay. I'll show you the stuff that I've achieved, okay? It's small things. Be a model for an event or a sports thing. And I've achieved that. I never thought in 2016 that people would say, oh, Nazia, can we use you as a model for a sports event or for a branding campaign or whatever? And I did it. And I smiled at myself. I was like, wow. I actually made this intention in 2016. And here I am being able to tick this off. Go hot air balloon with my younger sister, done that. Write an ebook, done that. Write down an educational booklet, done that. Be a TV presenter. I wrote down be a TV presenter. That's got nothing to do with fitness. But guess what happened? Early last year, I did like a whole heap of hosting programs for single Muslim. It was the dating channel or something like that. did that. So that is equivalent to being a TV host. You know what I mean? There's so much more that you can do outside of your role as for me, a fitness coach. And I think this idea that we have to be in a box to do what we are supposed to do, like your doctors, or do doctor things. No, hold up. I'm not going to swear, but hold up. You can be whoever the heck you want outside of this professional role. And I remember many years ago, somebody told me, stay in your lane. I've got 10 lanes. I want to ride all of them. Do you know what I mean? And it's understanding that we're not just here to live a life in one dimension. We can have so many, right? I hope you're getting this. I go back to this here. Go to make my prayers a daily performance. I never used to pray before properly, but now I pray more than ever before. I'm from a Muslim background. Not Muslim background. I am a Muslim from a Bangladeshi background. Let me get that correct, okay? So for me to do that was quite a big change and very rewarding for me as well, okay? So there's so many things here. I still got so much to do. I've got written down here, wear a pencil skirt. I actually went and bought a whole new outfit with a pencil skirt. I haven't worn it yet, but when I do, I'm going to tick that off. But listen, the point is for us to live a life in a aggressive, volatile way. That's the way I'm going to put it, because fuck it, I swore, fuck it, just do whatever we're here to live once, right? Live once. No, we live multiple times. We live forever, right? In that essence of we get every day. We only die once, right? So I'm just going to quickly see what you guys have said. A.R. Lewis, Angela, you have actually inspired me to think about going to Saudi Arabia. Okay, so I'm going to let you know now. I'm going to be visiting Saudi Arabia. So thank you for sharing everything that you do over there. 100%. Oh, you got the quote. That's perfect. I don't care anymore. It's the going for that counts. Absolutely. I feel like we've been on a journey in different paths, but parallel, doing different things. So, and I love your content as well. Nina Perez, hi. I need to get on your podcast soon as well. And that's another thing on my list as well. Like, do talks, motivational talks. I've gone to many schools, colleges. I'm getting paid for it. Hello, getting paid for it. And I've got a campaign I'm going to be doing next week. They're paying me bucks. You know what I mean? So that's it. We just go for whatever we have. I love that I got 10 lanes. I made that up. I'm quite proud of myself. Okay. Angela, oh, really? Let me know when you come. We must meet up. I need to find out everything first beforehand. And I love how you guys are all just doing your own thing as well, like living in your truth. So I'm going to finish off. I can talk, can't I? I can talk for England. Oh, yeah. Before I go, so we are not here to pay attention to the negative noise that's going on out there. I've noticed Facebook and Instagram is just constant thing of current affairs. Lock out. These are not the time to pay attention to those vibrations and those frequencies. So anyway, keep drinking your water. Mind your own business. Stay in your 10 lanes, 20 lanes. Create them. Go to WINJECT. And podcasters, content creators, go and apply. It is an apply system. Maybe you will get chosen. Maybe you won't. Who knows? But unless you try, you won't know. Okay? So peace, love. Until next week. See you soon. Take care.
Podcast is brought to you by WINJECT Studios. We are an all-in-one educational platform for podcasters that revolutionizes how hosts leverage content to increase engagement with listeners, downloads, and income. We come together to focus on community, collaboration, and collective impact. For more information on how you can interact directly with our hosts, access exclusive live content with offers you can't get anywhere else from our official partners, join our purpose-driven community by visiting www.winject.com. If you're ready to build a career doing what you love, then we're ready to see you there.